What's up, everybody? So, I know what you're thinking. This is weird. Why is Matt going live when it's not Saturday morning for the Weekend Warrior workout? That's because I have two things that I want to talk to you guys about. First being diabetes community. If you're a diabetic, do you need to have a supportive community? What do you guys think? Is that important? Is it important for us to have people that we can share our struggles with, share our good days, our bad days, share our victories with? Of course it's important. It's super important. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. And second is day 1 of 30, the Facebook Live challenge. What does that mean, right? That means, still can't believe I'm doing this. That means that for the next 30 days, I will be going live on Facebook for you guys. What that means is I'm going to be talking about nutrition, about fitness, about mindset, about the mental health behind diabetes and how important that is, talking about our community and how much as diabetics we need that supportive community to survive, honestly. So for the next 30 days, today being day 1, I will be going live. Now, where am I going live? I'm going to be going live on our support group to show you how important community is. We created a diabetic support group. It's called Diabetic Warriors, a support group, or a diabetes support group. And if you guys want, I will link it down below in the comments so you can go find it. All of the lives over the next 30 days will be there. I'm doing this one live on FTF Warriors main page. I'm going to be doing the rest of the lives there. I'm going to post this video there as well. So if you're watching this video on the Diabetes Warriors support group, it might be confusing, but I'll be posting the rest of my Facebook lives on that for the next 30 days. So for 30 days straight, I'm going to be going live with a ton of information, support, community, knowledge, Q&As. I might have some special speakers on with me. Could be a dietitian, a registered nurse, someone getting their master's degree, who knows. But we're going to get you guys all the info you need. Make sure that I'm giving you solid information. You guys can ask your questions, give me ideas for topics. Let me know what you guys want to hear for the next 30 days. Going live every day. Now, it could be different times of the day because over the next 30 days, I am traveling a few times. I'm going to be speaking at some diabetic events, going to diabetic meetups. One of them's this weekend, by the way, in case you guys want to go. If you guys are keeping an eye out for our lives, you'll be able to see them. But like I said, I'm going to be flying to different places, speaking at events for diabetics. So there might be some random times. There might be some early mornings, some late nights. Sometimes you might catch me on your lunch break. Just check into our page, Diabetic Warriors, now and again, and you guys can find the replays of the lives if you weren't able to make it live. But obviously it's going to be better if you can make it live because then you can ask your questions. So, back to the first statement. Diabetic community, is it important? Yes, we've already answered that. It's extremely important. And if you are feeling alone with this disease, it's, in my opinion, it's somewhat normal to feel that because it can feel isolating. Type 1, type 2, LADA, gestational diabetes, all of the diabetes genres, if you want to call it, all the different types of diabetes, can feel isolating because we feel a little bit different. We feel left out from the rest of the world because we have this disease. And so when you find that community, whether it's in person or online, it helps you feel a little bit more human, a little bit more normal. And even though we are normal, right, we're still people, we're still just as normal as everybody else. We have this little added responsibility of diabetes that we have to take care of. And so to have a community where we can share our struggles, share our good days and bad days, share our victories when we do have those incredible moments, it makes a world of a difference. And having that diabetic community can literally save lives. I'm not even kidding. With mental health and diabetes, that's a whole other ballgame. I will be using that for one of my lives to talk to you guys about. Mental health is a huge thing. It's a huge problem within the diabetic community, with anxiety and depression, suicidal thoughts, and just the many issues that can come along with that. It's a serious issue and it needs to be taken seriously. But having a diabetic community to support you and help get you through that can literally make the difference between life and death. So if you're not part of a diabetic community, I highly encourage you to get a part of one immediately. Whether it's an in-person meetup, people meet up sometimes once a month and they just talk over how the month's going with diabetes, or if you want to join an online support community. There are tons of Facebook groups. Now, of course, I'm a little bit biased. I think that you should join mine. We made one as FTF Warrior. We created an online community for you guys to join in. You can ask us questions. You have a line to me, Matt, and Lisa, my wife. If you have diabetic related questions or nutrition, fitness questions, mindset questions, we're here for you. We want to help you out. That's why we created this for the community. But you can also reach out to your fellow members. The supportive community is there for exactly that, to support. So if you have struggles that you want to post about, I can almost guarantee you someone else is going to have that exact same struggle. Or if you post a victory, I got a unicorn, which for those of you who don't know what that means, it's a blood sugar of 100, and it's especially a unicorn if it's a blood sugar of 100 matching your CGM data of 100, whether it's Dexcom or a Libre or Guardian. Other forms of CGMs exist. But it all comes back to that community. So if you're not a part of a community already, I highly suggest you join one. And of course, I think you should join mine because the rest of these lives are going to be on there. 30 days straight of Facebook Lives filled with tons of nuggets of good knowledge and health tips for diabetics to live by. So I hope to see you guys in the group. I'll drop a link to the group in the comments. And if you're watching this video from the group, you guys are awesome for being part of that group. Diabetic Warriors, that's what we all are. We're all in this together. We're all warriors. And we will not let this disease define us. We will not let this disease take away our quality of life. Hope to see you guys in the group. I look forward to chatting with you guys for the next 30 days. Keep up the fight.